Okay guys, what's up? We back working on blow through F-150. I got my extra wire in that I'm gonna need to run a wire from this battery on the driver's side to the amp, and then I gotta run a wire from this left side, well, from this passenger side through the cab. Before I had it ran under the truck, but this time I'm gonna run it through the cab and through here and then over to the amp. So these are the vent parts right here. We're gonna do away with these because I'm gonna have to alter something. I got some thick rubber I'm gonna cut so I can put holes in to run the wire through. I'm gonna drill a hole through the bed because on this side, the little pocket on this side is full right there. So I don't have room to put a wire through there. So I'm gonna drill a hole at the very top and run a wire through there. And I got some thick rubber. My plan is to take this, I'll show y'all. I don't know how much this cab needs to breathe, but we're not gonna worry about that. But I had some tape over this. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take this piece, I'm gonna slide it over this hole, and I'm gonna run some screws in it, like that. I'm gonna put a hole in it for the wire to get through there. Just like that, on both sides. That's the plan. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna do this side first, and then we're gonna go to that side. Okay guys, this is not gonna work out on this side like I planned. Last time I guess I just tore the other one up to get it out. So what I had to do is drill a hole at the top, and I pushed it all the way till it started to drill in the bed. So now I can see where I need to actually come in the bed, and it's a little dot to start drilling right there. I can push the wire straight in there into the cab like I want it to, and I'll come down and then over and around. So this side over here, let me show you this side. This side over here, I had a hole already drilled at the top. So I just went on push the wire in there. So like I said, I'm gonna come back with this rubber mat right here in a minute, and I'm gonna show y'all that here in a second. I just kind of wanted to go and get that out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and drill that hole all the way through. And I already crimped this lug right here. I crimped this and heat shrank that already. So only thing I have to do is got the battery sitting in there. I'm just going to pull this wire back in the cab and hook it here, because I don't want to leave no extra wire back here that I just not gonna use. So I'm just gonna go in there and pull it. Like that. Then I'll go back here and just hook it on the battery. Just to kind of get my idea on how much wire to cut. This is gonna be my positive. So just like this. Keep this nut if I lose it. Not that tight as possible. I don't want too much slack in it, so I don't want to waste no wire. All right, so that's that. So we're gonna run it under the seat and get it to where I think the amp is gonna mount at. Then we'll cut it, and then we'll use the rest of it to run from over here to over there. Well, from over there to over here. Okay guys, we did quite a bit. We got the batteries in, got the fuse connected, got the wire ran in the inside on this side. And same thing over here. Fuse hold the ran, got the wires ran in the inside. That's how I did that. If any of you guys think y'all could have done it different, I mean, like I say, that's y'all. But I think that's a pretty good job. That thick rubber, just ran screws all around it. And got the wire coming through there and got it zip tied right here so it won't move. We'll go to the other side now and show you what I did. Okay, here's the other side. As I just drilled a hole in here straight all the way through. It's tight, so just slide the wire through there, down, zip tied under the box, go under the port, and back around. So this, like I said, the amp I'm getting got 2 grounds and 2 highs. So this one side gonna go into the amp, and then that's the other side going into the amp. So as of now, I gotta hang, this is my mids and high amp. I had mounted here on the wall, so I gotta hang this back up. Gotta put the little cover thing back in here too. I forgot about that, the black cover thing. And another thing, what I'm trying to figure out is why my LED's not working in the back. They're working in the front, but they're not working in the back. So I gotta figure that out, see what's going on with that. Let's get all this back put together. At least half of this back here, and we'll see what's next. Okay guys, we're back. We did a couple of things that we forgot to throw in. You remember we didn't have a copper lug for this one right here, so we went ahead and installed that. Went ahead and put the fuses in. I'm possibly gonna have to get some more fuses because both of these are 250 and my alternator is around 240, 250, so that might be fine. Each wire is, you know, 250 amps from the alternator. And in the back, I had 2 300 amp fuses that I placed in, well, where I replaced before the battery. And I went ahead and hooked up the ends, the sky high ends. I know earlier in the video I said they weren't worth a crap, but maybe I had the set screw over tightened and the wire wasn't fluffed up, but I got them to kind of tighten out pretty good, and I put some heat strain on the end of them. And I got these separated. One of these wires is actually running, this one right here is running the battery on the passenger side, and this one running the battery on the driver's side. So I got the voltmeters hooked up. I'm gonna let y'all see what that looks like. And just got the box open. I got a problem. I cannot find out why my LEDs is not coming on in the box and in the bed. So that's another problem I gotta figure out, which I'm probably just gonna save that for a later time when we get ready to start on making this box stronger. But then again, I just might, after I get everything cleaned up, I might try to figure out what's going on. Plus I gotta take these little blocks right here. You know, I had them drilled in like that to kind of keep the battery in. The battery ain't gonna slide or the hump, but I just want to put that protection there just in case, you know, in a shuffle or anything crazy. But let me show you what the voltmeters look like installed and actually set. I actually set them. Probably gonna have to let these batteries charge overnight in the bed at a slow charge. Because I charged them one time when I took them out, but since then I haven't put a charge on them. But they're reading at like 14.4, 14.3, so they're pretty good. They're pretty charged. Let me just turn this radio off so the amp will go off, and of course just nothing to be on. So, well, dang, can't do that. Alright, so reading 14.4, 14.5, all the batteries. So like I said, this is my purpose on putting a voltmeter on each battery. That way when I'm driving or giving demos, I know exactly what battery is doing what, or what battery is getting weak. So none of these batteries are tied together other than coming from the alternator. Once they come off the front battery, the 2 batteries in the bed are independent. They're not tied in together. They're going straight to the amp. I didn't want to tie them in together, being that they're so far apart. And like I said, the amp that I'm getting has 2 grounds and 2 highs. So the positive side, you know, left battery in, right battery in, into the amplifier. So we're gonna see how that works out. See, it's just fluctuating back and forth. But if these batteries don't work out for me, I'm not gonna go lithium in this truck. I'll probably go with some excess power batteries, something like that, or I can't think of the other batteries. North Star. I'll just probably put 3 North Stars in here, 2 in the bed, 1 up on the hood. But we're gonna roll with these and see what happens. Normally I can tell when the battery life dies, like in cold weather, like if I'm just sitting out there with the key turned back after 4 or 5 days. and the battery started dipping down into the 11s, 11, 9, 12, low 12s. They're about to die. But to be honest with you, I don't think these batteries are gonna hold me through winter, because they probably be at like 12.2, 12.3 with the truck off and the key turned back. So we're gonna get most likely we can out of them. As long as when I'm demo, they ain't dipping into the low 12s, we're gonna roll with them. As long as it stays around 12.9, 13.4 with the new power, we pretty much gonna ride with that. So guys, like I said, the only thing now, I'm actually waiting on some more copper lugs. The ones I ordered didn't come in, so I had to go to a trucker supply here local and buy some, and they was like $4.30-something for 2. So I actually needed 6, so I bought 3 packs, and I have 1 left, and I want to run another wire. I want to get rid of these wires. This is CCA wire, and then this is CCA. I want to get rid of these. I had this little piece left. Maybe this will reach from the alternator to there after the lugs is on. I don't know. I still have room to twist this around a little bit, but I'm not gonna take all this off right now until I get my lugs in. I'll let that be a job for this weekend. But I do plan on taking the truck Saturday. I mean, the guy's supposed to start on it Saturday trying to get the box back reinforced, but I'm just waiting on him to say yeah or nay. And my amp should be ordered by the end of the week. By the end of the week, I should have my amp ordered. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Like I say, that's it for today. We'll conclude another time. All right, so hey, we had some RCA cables that Mr. Bobby sent me. This is what I had running for my subs. And I kind of split one RCA back because I was actually running this crossover right here off my subs and the preamp up front. So I'm doing away with all that. I'm just gonna run the preamp, bypass the crossover, go straight from the radio to the preamp, and then from the preamp out to the amp. So that'll make it more easy to clean it up to get more power from the amp. And I won't need that crossover on my bass anymore because I'm finna run some power. And I can just forget all this, and I can just set straight from the amp. I can set my hertz straight from the amp, and that's better. That's pretty much how I got T-Bird 5.0 ran. A preamp up front, and then from the preamp straight back to the sub amps, and that's it. That Clarion preamp has enough output to do what I'm trying to do. So, and here's a cable that Bobby sent me, Pure Audio cable. Real nice cable, man. It's braided and some nice little stuff here. We're gonna run it all the way up, down to the preamp. Then we gotta pull the radio out and make sure the RCS run from the sub side directly to the main in the preamp. Okay guys, that one blue wire I had was not going to reach, so I still had some of this left. I'm just gonna run 2 of these for my power from the alternator to the batteries. And I'm finna cramp and heat shrink these, and then we're gonna go ahead and install them. We're gonna get it out of the way. All right, guys, we got a success going on. How y'all like that? 2 runs from the alternator. I think that looks pretty good. Yep, that looks pretty good. Like I said, this is the ground right here. I have a 2-out, one 2-out ground going to the chassis of the alternator, which is right there. And that's the only ground I have. And then I have this little ground right here. It's going to the firewall. That can use some upgrade. That could most definitely use some upgrades. So we ain't gonna leave it out. We're gonna do it, but gotta find out where can I put the ground. There's a good spot right there on that boat. Ground it right there. But we're gonna put this back together and we're gonna let that ride. We might do the ground later. Not right now, we're gonna do the ground later. And that's gonna complete the install pretty much on upgrading the electrical. Okay guys, we got it back together, and I have never rinsed this engine off and blow through F-150, but I'm finna kind of partially rinse it. It was too fucking dirty, man. And like I said, when I get to shows here, I'm gonna start popping my hood so my alternator can actually circulate and stay cool, and actually show my little wiring off. So we finna rinse it down a little bit. We're gonna leave the hood up and let it dry. We're not gonna try to start it or anything. So let y'all watch me do that. Like I said, we just wanna, just a slight little wash. Like I said, I ain't never rinsed this engine off. And actually, my brother has a 5.4 and his I have a 4.6 in his Expedition. He used to always talk about rinsing the engine off and stuff. So I'm not gonna hit anything crazy. Just wanna get a little of that dust that's been caked up over the years off. Just a little bit. That looks better than it did. If I don't have problems, I do. We'll just let it dry out. It's a whole lot better than me. Alright, we're gonna call it, guys. We'll probably take a towel and dry the plastic down and just dry the wires down. Other than that, we're just gonna let that sit overnight. Try to start it up tomorrow. I'm gonna mess with it now. Just gonna let it dry. Still got to strengthen the box. I still got to get the amp in. So we're gonna let that be another part of this video. So we got her done. We got her washed up and clean. We done dried her down and everything. And we're gonna end this video and let y'all come back, part 2 of the blow through F-150, and see me strengthen the box and adding the power. The electrical part, the electrical side is done. And like I said, right now I'm just waiting on my amp, which I'll post a picture right here of my order. That I just purchased my amp from. And I'm gonna show you my order confirmation. Let y'all know I do have power coming. And subscribe to my channel if you watch my video. And like I said, at the end of 2020, y'all should be able to see Blow Through F-150 at a show. Letting people listen to her, the difference, and like I said, doing what she do. That's the plan. Next video coming up, like I said, I'll be showing y'all like what I'm doing to the box, putting the amp in, and then that's gonna complete that. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so. Hit that notification bell, turn it on, like, comment, subscribe on every video I post. I mean, like I said, do your job. And like I said, I'm finna end this video, so all thumbs up. What's up?